Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 21st through the 27th of January 2024. I hope you guys are all doing well. I am going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Scorpio out there. So guys, if that is your situation, I suggest you check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate better. Keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that is not at all unusual in a general reading. As always, Scorpio, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's just not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, you are starting out with a Four of Cups. You have the Hermit in reverse, and you have the Eight of Wands. So, Scorpio, it looks like you're breaking your silence here. I feel like you have been doing a lot of thinking about the past. You've been just looking and looking and looking at the past. You could have been isolating yourself as well. And I feel like you were kind of searching for answers, and you feel like you found them. So I do see you communicating with somebody here. It looks like there's going to be rapid communication or a rapid change. Possibly you could be traveling as well. Let's look at who's in your energy. You may have been on a break from somebody or not communicating with somebody, and now you're deciding that it's time to communicate. Some of you guys might be doing a pop-up. All right, so the person in your energy has the Eight of Coins in the reverse, the Page of Wands, and coming out together is the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Wands. All right, so this person in your energy, they're a little bit of a flirt. This person could be flirting with others. I don't feel like they're putting the work into this connection right now. And I do see that there has been an ending. Distance could be a factor in this connection. I do see that they may be planning to travel, but they feel that they don't have the finances for it. Yeah, they don't have the finances to carry out the plans that they want to make. Now, there could be some communication with this person. They could communicate with you. If so, it's going to be most likely very small, flirtatious, rather immature communication. Because right now, I don't really see them putting the work into this connection. It does look like there's been an ending. I do feel like you've kind of been ignoring this person a little bit. But I do see you breaking that silence. Let's see the energy between the two of you. Justice in reverse. Okay. So there's a sense of somebody having done the other wrong, or there's been something done improperly here. For a few of you out there, there's a legal battle that's going on between you and this person. If so, they may be fearing a loss of money. You're ignoring this person. I can see that. Let's see what's affecting the connection. Yeah, there's a lot of imbalance right now between you and this person. What's affecting the connection is that neither of you know what's going on with the other. There does appear to be a lack of communication as well. Thank you, Spirit. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. Okay, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Ace of... Wow. Wow, wow. Okay, so... It's funny. All right, so I'm getting that there's a new beginning here, a fiery new beginning. Looks to be rather sexual. For some of you, it looks like that will happen suddenly, but it is leading to commitment. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So again, I see a lack of communication. Some of you might be dealing with a little bit of a player as well. And I do pick up some player type of energy here. But that's not what your outcome is telling me. So let's see. Unless in clarification it shows differently. Let's see. Why is the Four of Cups here? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles. So you're kind of stuck in this position right now. You're feeling a little stuck anyway. It's stagnant energy. I do think that things took a downward spiral between you and this person. You have invested a lot into this connection, and you feel that this person has not treated you correctly. I do see you being very patient, kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, and really looking at the past during this break. Why is the Hermit in reverse? If you've been isolating yourself, I feel like you are, thinking of moving out of that isolation, maybe going out. There's a realization that you do have options here, but I feel like you are feeling a little bit stuck. You're feeling a little stuck. There's a lot of stuck and stagnant energy here. I am seeing that you have a lot of options, but you're not really moving forward with them. Some of you might be talking to different people. There's confusion here as well, Scorpio. The confusion is stemming from not really knowing what's going on with this person. So why is the Eight of Wands here? Why is the Eight of Wands here? All right, we have the Strength card in reverse. And yeah, there's a lot of fear. So you may fear communicating with this person. You may fear, this new beginning. I see a new beginning, but I see you talking with this person. It's going to bring up a lot of fears. I do see a sudden change, and this change is bringing about those fears. And it almost looks like if there's travel involved, there could be like a sexual connection here that lends itself to a possibility of a new beginning, but you may be holding off on that. Yeah, you may be holding off on that. Let's look at this person's energy. Because I see you're kind of fearful of going into a new beginning with this person for some reason. Maybe because you feel they're a player. All right, the World in reverse. So this is not over. There's unfinished business and the Two of Coins. You might be dealing with somebody who's juggling. They may have other options here. All right, and that might be why you don't want to move forward with them and why you're worried about this new beginning. I do see that they feel there's unfinished business between the two of you, and they do want to bring it into balance, but they're not really putting the work into the connection is the problem. Why is the Page of Wands here? And that's the injustice, is that they don't want to let you go, but they are not putting the work into this. Why is the Page of Wands here? All right, we have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Coins. So this person is thinking about you constantly. Even if they are talking with other people, they're thinking about you. They're wondering what you're doing, who you're talking to, what's going on with you. They're wondering if there's someone else, are you flirting with other people? And they're worried about entering into a solid foundation with you. But I do feel like that's going to kind of get thrown out there a little bit, because this person definitely wants to try to repair the damage that's done. They feel, for some of you, this person could feel trapped in some other kind of commitment. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a person. It could be like a job or an organization. Let's see, bottom energy. I know they're thinking about you a lot because they don't know what's going on with you. All right, Nine of Swords reversed, King of Cups. They hold you in high regard. Now, you could be dealing with a Taurus. You may be dealing with a Libra, Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with another Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer as well. But I can tell you that this person is making plans. They're very focused on you, actually. They're making plans to either, come towards you if they live at a distance in particular, but they're thinking of you constantly. You're constantly on their mind. And they are going to begin moving forward very slowly because they're really just so tired of not knowing what's going on with you. They're tired of worrying and stressing. And so I do think that, they are going to, start to move forward. And they're going to start moving forward towards a commitment as well. There's some sort of a small offer they may make. Let's see the energy between the two of you. Yeah, you think they're a player. You're waiting to see, are they going to communicate with you or no? And they definitely, if you two have had, sexual connection, they're missing that. They don't want things to be over between the two of you. They want to have this new beginning. And so I do feel like you ignoring them is actually drawing them closer. I do see communication happening between the two of you, though. I definitely do. I just don't understand why they have not been putting any work into it. Now, you may feel that this person is inconsistent. They're in, they're out. They're there one day, they're gone the next. So I do feel like you're kind of waiting to see. You're going to make this person prove to you that they want to be with you. And they do. They do. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? Ace of Cups, Page of Swords. Yeah, they're spying on you. They're spying on you in some form or another. They could even be doing drive-bys or, checking with other friends. But they're so curious about what's going on with you, and they don't know. They don't know. You may have had them blocked or something at some point, but they're definitely checking things out. Again, I am seeing that there's going to be, some small communication. It's not going to be huge, but it is going to be something small because they can't help themselves but think about you. Even if they are talking to someone else, their mind is on you. In your energy, you're kind of confused about whether or not this person loves you. Do they want to come in just for the sexual connection? Which it looks like the sexual connection between the two of you is really strong. It's really good. And I see that may have caused some confusion and caused you to pull back. But you've been thinking this over. You've been, wondering. I do think you want to have a relationship with this person, but you want them to prove themselves. And so I feel like you don't know if this person wants you for the love of the connection or if it's just the passion. Let's look at your outcome. All right, so we have the 9 of Cups. We have the 7 of Swords reversed, and we have the Star card in reverse. All right, so I do see that there's going to be at least a sexual connection between the two of you, and you both want that. It's in both of your energy. I do see that you're both going to get what you want as far as that goes. And I do see you coming together through communication. And I do see, for a lot of you, there's a passionate moment, okay? Now, after that passionate moment, I feel like you kind of put the brakes on it a little bit because you fear that this person, is just out for the passion of it. You're unclear about whether or not there is real love here. So I do see you kind of putting the brakes on that just a little bit because things are going to move really fast, and then you put the brakes on it. But it's a moment that you wanted, they wanted. that's going to make them feel a little bit, I won't say upset. They're not upset, but they're feeling like you're just taking away their hope. So it's like it took them forever to come forward with this, I can't even say declaration, but to come forward and put some work into it. You're not satisfied with the work that they've been putting into it, and I can see why. Because a lot of it's happening emotionally and mentally with this person, and you're not seeing that. So you're unclear about what it is. It's made you confused. Just know that this person is constantly thinking about you. I won't say obsessively because I'm not seeing that, but they are constantly thinking about you, wondering what you're doing, wondering what you're up to. So they are going to come forward with some form of small communication. I see you communicating as well. It looks like there's been a period that you didn't communicate, perhaps, and I see it just progressing very rapidly into a romantic moment, which you both want. You put the brakes on because you want to make sure it's about love, not just passion, and they realize that they have to proceed forward, even if it's slowly, towards commitment. And that causes emotional instability for them, most likely due to fear. It looks like this person has had a loss in their history somewhere. It could have even originated from childhood, but this person has had a loss, and that's what is, so it triggers them. That's what holds them back. So you're dealing with somebody who's moving slowly because of emotional trauma from the past. That doesn't do you much good, though. And so you're making them prove themselves, and I think you should. Now, I will tell you that they think of you constantly, and they do have feelings for you. They're making plans to move forward, and I do feel like it's going to cause a lot of emotional imbalance. This person needs to heal, is the bottom line. There's healing that needs to take place. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers in reverse. So this indicates to me that you're still not going to be on the same page. I don't see you completely coming together, but it is slowly moving in that direction. But the person you're dealing with here, Scorpio, has a lot of healing they need to do. And they're very slow to heal their energy. So, but it is moving towards what you both want. And I do see a romantic connection occurring. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Angel Answers cards, Oracle cards. If you would like to get a question in your mind, I will pull and we'll see what kind of answer we get. Spirit, I am pulling for Scorpio. Well, that was fast. Okay, so Spirit is saying it's not the right time. It's not the right time. You're going to have to continue being patient here, Scorpio. And I really do think that it's because this person has unresolved trauma that they need to heal. It could have been from a breakup. It could have even gone back into childhood. But there's something here they need to heal, and they're very slow about it. So you're doing the right thing. Make them prove themselves. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Scorpio. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would be grateful if you do. Until I see you guys in the next reading, namaste.